EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And no chance to... through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. He'll push forward for about a yard. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Vaughn. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Kill. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. In trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
Yeah, here we go! What do you take? What do you take?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, 40.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Third and long.
Here we go, here we go. What do you think?
Here's Dak to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down. To throw is Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Hurts again. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The open man is Tolbert. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Eagles have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll take it on in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the end zone, here's Kavontae Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll get this out to the left flat. Here's 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
going to 54. Why here we go, 47. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Here's Prescott. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Third and long.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
Throwing is Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. I take. What do you think?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have a 1st and goal inside the 5.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Hey! 73, 73.
Now whistles here, and a penalty that makes somebody move early up front.
No touch. No touch.
Hurts to throw. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far.
With the score, Cowboys 10.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Gainwell. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play. He breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. When I check, I kill. 47. 26.
They'll drop to throw. Pass pulled in by Vaughn. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Everyone, kill!
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Second down, Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Here we go, 46. 46.
Now Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. Vaughn. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. The second down throw is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. A first down throw for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia. To the air again, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove. And there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open. And you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they will get the timeout, so 3 seconds remaining. Trot out the field goal unit to try to send this one to overtime. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to force overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's over the middle, complete to Brown.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it, gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Hurts. That one pulled in by Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
He's inside the 35. He's going to go all the way to win it here in overtime. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.